Hello, I'm John Barboza. Thanks for tuning in. Remaining in control of unhealthy eating habits can sometimes be very difficult. And you may even beat yourself up over it, but that's not the right thing to do. We all slip up now and then, and if or when it occurs, recognize that it happened. And take a moment to reflect on why it happened and what you can do to prevent it from happening again. I slipped up not too long ago. I was driving and it was 8:50 p.m. and the thought of going to the store and getting a package of cookies overwhelmed me. I turned into the parking lot, walked into the store, and headed right to the cookie section. I grabbed the cookies, purchased it, and exited the store at 8:55 p.m., 5 minutes before the store was about to close. I drove home, opened the package, and I consumed a couple of handfuls before stopping myself and thinking about what I did and why I did it. And I realized I was still upset because of an incident that had occurred a couple of days ago, and I was also very hungry because I hadn't eaten in several hours. So I gave myself permission to act on that thought instead of following my own advice about remaining in control. And I realized what I did, and I immediately told myself that I will refuse to eat the rest of those cookies for the rest of the month. And I fulfilled that promise to myself. In fact, whenever I opened the cabinet door and saw the cookies, it actually left me with a very unpleasant feeling. I wasn't interested in eating them, and I had zero cravings or desires to touch them, and all interest to consume them had vanished. Anytime I'm at the grocery store in the checkout line, surrounded by all those candy bars and unhealthy sugary sweets, sometimes the thought of buying a chocolate bar might cross my mind. I use a technique to help diffuse that thought of buying and eating it. I simply stare at the roll of candy calling out to me for as long as it takes, which is approximately 15 seconds, and I mentally talk myself out of buying anything. I remind myself that if I were to give in, I would be sabotaging my goal to refrain from all unhealthy foods and snacks. I would have to put an X in my dietary and goal notebook. And then all of a sudden, the cravings, the desires, the thoughts of purchasing anything from that shelf immediately disappears as quickly as it appeared in my mind. I actually enjoy using this technique, and it's satisfying and very useful. So find several ways to distract yourself and resist stress eating and purchasing unhealthy products. And you will find that it becomes easier to do and that it becomes your new healthy habit. I'm John Barboza, and I'll see you soon.